Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and we're back with even more Queen gameplay. This time we have 3 games. 2 games against Whitebeard, which is supposed to be a favorable matchup in this meta, and then 1 game against Yellow Katakuri. So 3 games today in total against 2 very popular decks that you're going to see in the meta if you do plan to play this Queen deck. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon and that you learn a thing or two. Some things to do well, some things to not do well. As you'll see, sometimes I make some dumb misplays, as you all probably used to, but hope you all enjoy it nonetheless. So yeah, enjoy the games, and if you like our content, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy. In this matchup, we're going against Newgate, which is really our favorite, one of our most favorable matchups here. We have the 1,000 Worlds. I'm gonna keep this hand. Just because of the 1,000 Worlds to kind of slow them down, right? So slow down their curve, I think is important for us. So we get the extra draw here. We don't have Yamato, but we can set up these big units to just have these brutal attacks into the opponent that they won't really be able to do anything about. The opponent goes for that Luffy. We'll pass here. They could have the Marco, so it's kind of annoying playing a block. I guess I could play the Doflamingo blocker and be okay. Yeah, I can play the Doflamingo blocker and be okay. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, they're going to actually attack with their Nami. I'll give you the Brulee. I'll take this one. Yeah, I mean, that just means that the opponent gets to... They get a nice juicy Marco target here, unfortunately. But I think it's fine. Start placing at the top. Let's have this. Well, I guess next turn we have 6. And then we have 8. So Katakuri. So 6. So I guess let's just go here. Then we already have a Katakuri in our hand. So we probably want to go like this. I guess we can actually... Do I ever want to play Sogeking over Katakuri? Potentially. Potentially, actually. Yeah, there is an easy Marco here. And then we just block the 2K. Yep. So there is an easy Marco. We block, we do the 2K. We 1,000 Worlds the Marco. And I guess we'll put 8 here, 7 here, and just 8 at 2K counter. Yep. If opponent has the Newgate, we don't have the Red Roc, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. But the opponent's always going to have just one unit on the field, right? Like I'm able to just continuously stop whatever they want to do. Oh, never mind. We get the Red Roc. So even if the opponent has the Newgate, I think we're fine. They're always only going to have one unit on the field. I say that, and they got that Luffy, right? So we could block here. We can, I guess we can 1,000 Worlds that Luffy. Right, so we can go here, 1,000 Worlds the Luffy, go for 6. Attack 6 into their life. Want to give me another 1K because they want to probably play their 9 cost. Yep. Then we go here. Next turn, we have 9. Let's put that Mihawk on the top. Let's put that Sanji. The Red Roc might be important, so we can go Sanji, Red Roc. I guess, honestly, yeah, let's go like this. We can Gum Rain we can Gum Rain the Katakuri away, right? Because we're gonna have the Mihawk. If the opponent plays their Newgate, okay, that's not a Newgate, so this is a 9K. No blockers, right? No blocker. We're gonna go like this. I actually messed up. I meant to. That's fine. 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 I messed that up. I messed that up. I thought I had one more, but that's all right. We'll go like this, and we still get to heal. I thought for some reason it was gonna be a 2K. Yeah, so we'll get in the life. Opponent could still have this Newgate, but again, we still have this Red Roc. We still have this blocker. Okay, so that's not a Newgate. We have our Mihawk on the field. Opponent has a bunch of Dawn, but as long as we continuously just keeping them with just a single unit, we should be completely fine, because every time we're gonna be healing up, right? If they're only doing 1 attack at a time, we're healing up every single time, right? So that's why this matchup is so favorable for us. Even with our mess up with the Gum Rain, For some reason, I thought the Sogeking was going to be a 2K, right? So I thought the Sogeking was going to be a 2K, but obviously that was not going to be the case. We'll go ahead and do this. Let's get down the Sogeking out of the way. Then we just go Red Roc here. We'll go 9. I guess, honestly, let's just go 8. We'll go 8, gain the life. Okay, and then we'll go 10, which is going to force the opponent to use a guard point. We have double blocker, so I'm not afraid of this Mihawk being punished. I guess opponent could have ace, but the ace still means that I just block both, right? The ace still means that I block both. I should have paid more attention on how I organize the cards in the top of my deck, because I forgot which. I think Katakuri should be coming soon, right? Okay, so opponent's gonna have a Marco. Okay. We can bottom deck that Marco, take that hit from the Newgate, and be okay. Because again, we just continue just healing this hit back up, right? Yeah, so we can just bottom deck that Marco. This is, let's go for 9. Oh, sorry, let's go for 8. Actually, do I want to go 8? Or just 6? Let's just go 6. Let's just go 6. Okay, that's a 1K. Then here, this is 9. We'll go 11. This is going to force the shopper blocker. Right? This is forcing your shopper blocker. And just like last time, we have double the blocker. Wow. Wow. Okay. So then we just go like this. We have double the blocker, so this Mihawk is completely safe. And we're just going to continue healing over and over and over again. And once you get to this point with the Queen versus the Newgate, it's just a matter of time before you have eaten up enough of their cards for you to present lethal into them, right? Like the shopper is giving them a nice little block. And that's just because I haven't found the Yamato, right? The moment I get the Yamato, that shopper goes bye-bye. All these 1,000 worlds, like, to be fair, we kind of drew the nuts in this matchup with the Red Rocs and the 1,000 worlds to deal with their Marcos. And the Mihawk as well to like, deal with their other stuff, right? With their attached. Yeah, this is game no matter how you see it, right? So this is going to be game. Let's go ahead and do the rematch, see how this goes. We won the dice roll again. I'm gonna mulligan this hand because I don't like seeing my Bege in my hand. Of course, we get another Bege and we got a bunch of 9 drops. We don't get the 1,000 rolls this time around, so this one is gonna be a little bit harder than last game. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit harder than last game just because we don't have the 1,000 worlds, right? We'll take this one. Unfortunately, it was a Bege. Fortunately, it was another Bege. So we ended up with the 2 Bege. They have the Red Hawk. Let's go ahead and play the Sanji past the turn. We probably need to start countering now. Yeah, let's counter out of 1 here. And then counter out of 2 here. We'll kill that Nami. We'll kill that Nami. What if we actually play this Bege? What if we play this Bege out to bait out the Marco? Knowing that if the opponent doesn't kill that Bege, we can always just go for Katakuri on the Bege. I kind of do want to deal with that Nami though. So I guess we'll go like this and just kill the Nami. One less attacker. We'll play the Bege out. Again, the idea is that we put the Bege at the bottom of our deck. Opponent has to play Marco into this Bege right now. And I guess we'll go for the Sogeking. Yeah, see how they're keeping exactly 5 Dawn? That's gonna be for their Marco, right? So we can take this hit. Let's use it. Let's use it. Get that unit out of the way. Yeah, this is gonna be a Marco. Let's give them. Okay, we want to play Katakuri next turn, right? We want to play Katakuri next turn, so I guess we'll just give the Sogeking away. You play Marco into the Bege. Yeah, you play your Marco into the Bege, right? Right. We know that was gonna happen. We could 1000 Worlds here. We could 1000 Worlds here, but the risk is gonna be Mr. Luffy. The Luffy is such a problem. This Yamato is not really killing anything. I guess we can go like this and just put the Marco back. It's the same thing as 1000 Worlds, but at least it leaves me the Katakuri in the field to be able to attack into the opponent. Sure. Yeah, let's just go like this. Let's just go like this. Let's just go like this for now. It's not ideal, but I just need to buy a little bit of time. I just need to buy a little bit of time. The opponent has way too many cards. Okay, so they go for Otama, Marco. Their Newgate can technically attack into the Sanji. We need something cheaper here. We need something cheaper here to be able to actually survive this. Oh, beautiful, right? So now we can go like this. And then heal this back up. I should have... whatever. They could have a Red Roc to kill the Boa Hancock. They could have a Red Roc here. Yep. So we lose the Boa, but that's fine. We got the life. We just needed to use the Boa to get that card out of our hand anyways, before we could attack with the Queen. Yeah, we needed to get the Boa down before we could attack with our Queen. So the opponent always was gonna have that Red Roc available. We get to play Yamato here. Get that life. Bad Manners Kick Course. It's just going to be trying to grind them out again while getting rid of any unit that they might play. The Nap is actually kind of annoying. And of course, when the opponent gets the Rush Luffy, it's going to be even more annoying. Newgate? Oh, that's a huge one. That's a huge one. I want to heal. I want to heal. So this is kind of weird, right? This is kind of weird. But the idea with this is that I want to be able to heal. Right? So I want to be able to heal. And the way for me to heal is to actually... use the Bege right there. We'll just keep this unit standing so that the opponent knows that they have to be careful, right? Because technically, you're going to have 0 life. And we can potentially just kill your whole board here. This is a 7k attack. 8k attack. We still have this Yamato. It's just weird because we have like too many cards in our hand. We have way too many cards in our hand. The opponent cannot use up all their Dawn. Otherwise, they're just going to get punished by the 2 attacks here. Like, this unit's being so big, it's going to be hard. Even with 3, 6, 9, 11 cards, it's still going to be hard for them to get through it. Okay. That's actually such a good draw. Okay, so they have Luffy. 5, that's gonna be 6, right? 6, 7, 8. We can only get up to 9. So I guess that should be okay if the opponent gets Luffy here. And if they go for Luffy and they tap out of all their Dawn, we should be able to beat them. Okay, they go for it. So this is 8, and the Gum Gum Rain gets me up to 9, right? With no Dawn active, I think we can just go like this and just kill them, right? 19, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. And then they have to block the 8, 8, 10. So they could technically have enough. But again, most likely than not, they have a couple of dead events. We know they have the Bad Manners kick course. So that kind of clears their hand a little bit. So the Bad Manners is going to be a 3k. If we try to get that live, does that make more sense? What if we play it safe? What if we play it safe? What if we play it safe and just go like this? Just kill their Luffy? I guess anything that they have to save the Luffy, they could also save their the other stuff with. Probably should have just gone for it, right? Anything they have to save this Luffy, they can save their leader with, right? Anything that they can save the leader with, they can also save the Luffy. Yeah, that's the Bad Manners. Go like this. Opponent gate. Oh, they had the Ace, Otama. Okay. Just have to bank that one of these two is a trigger, but the problem is that the blocker trigger does nothing into the Newgate. If the opponent attacks there first, they get punished now because they have to spend Dawn. I guess that's not true. They have this Luffy, right? No, but they got punished by attacking with Newgate first because they could have killed this blocker. So I made a misplay by not going all in just last turn, this turn. An opponent made a misplay here by... Okay, they could have the blocker. They could have the Marco, which they do have the Marco, right? They didn't do it here. So they have the Marco and then 3, so they go to 9. And they just get there? Yeah. No. I threw the game. I should have just gone for it. I knew that the opponent had the Bad Manners kick course, but like I'm not surviving this next attack, right? So I needed to force him to have it and just go for the 19 and also the 8. And just have them have it. So it's one of those games where I kind of played too restrictive, where I didn't give myself the room that I needed to actually finish the game, right? We also did use that Red Roc on that one Sanji, where we could have just swung into the Sanji the next turn. Probably would have been better to have that Red Roc for this Newgate. So a couple of misplays here on this matchup, but this matchup it should be much so favorable for us. So this matchup we're going up against Katakuri, and this Katakuri matchup is always kind of funny here. Because he's just gonna be like really dragged out. Let's keep this hand. I like the Sogeking to kind of slow them down. Guess we'll pass. We have a lot of blockers. They get the Perospero. Yep, suspect it. We'll take that first hit. I think the blockers are actually so valuable against this Katakuri deck that I don't want to just give away the blockers as counters. We'll go like this, play the Sanji. Next we have Sid, so we can play both Boa and Brulee if we need to. The opponent has their own blocker here. They're gonna push 7. We'll take it. Has another blocker. I guess we'll give you the 1k then, right? Yeah, let's give you the 1k. Let's not put ourselves in a position where I don't have enough life to survive. This is gonna force one of their blocks, right? So this forces one of their blocks. We play the second Sanji, pass the turn. We're gonna have to start blocking with the Sanjis eventually. Opponent gets the Perospero. This is where we can go for this Usopp to bounce back their Sanjis. Looks like we're going to be able to counter out of this. To bounce back the Perospero, sorry. The opponent gets Randolph. We will be able to counter out of this ones and keep our blockers alive, which I think is nice for us. have 8 Dawn. I guess we can technically also go Katakuri, but I think I like this Usopp. I like this Usopp just because my hand doesn't look too great. Like, I think we give this up, and maybe we give one of the Yamatos up. I guess the Yamatos can just pop anything that they have. Maybe we give the Katakuri up. Yeah, maybe we go like this, and we'll put that extra down on here and just go after the Perospero. Because I probably want to bottom deck that Perospero. I do need to watch out for the 10 cost, right? The Big Mom is going to come down in the next couple of turns. So I need to be careful that I don't die to it. That's why I want to keep these blockers. Opponent's going to go ahead and get their 7 cost Big Mom. So I just give you the life. That doesn't matter. And that's a great target for my Mihawk. Yeah, I just grant you the life. That's going to make my Yamato even stronger and stronger. They can go ahead and push that 8 damage. We're going to heal it back up. So I might be okay. No, I guess we're not going to heal it back up, right? We don't have enough. We could, so this is 6, 7. We could play Yamato. Yeah, this is 6, 7. So we can actually just kill. That's a good draw. But like this. This wall of blockers is going to be really hard for them to deal with. We can just play Yamato into the Lin and get that additional life. And I think that's okay, because we can just kill this Lin right now. Start having this big body in the field. It's gonna be a long game. It's gonna be a long game here. Yeah, we just go like that, get that life, and just pass, right? I guess I could go 7. No, let's pass. Let's pass. No need for me to attack into them just yet. The blocker is annoying, but we can easily pop the blocker with the second Yamato. We can kill that Perospero with the second Yamato as well. Or we can just bottom deck it, right? We have like 100 ways of doing things here. Might just go Mihawk, to be honest, and keep the Yamato for like a potential like killing their life stuff. I probably do need to start like actually putting pressure into them though. So I guess let's start burying at their life. Because if I let them have this wall of blockers, I'm also gonna have a problem getting through all their blockers. So let's go 5. Let's go 7. Let's go 9. Have them get their stuff. If they give me the blockers now, they okay, yeah, all right. So I can go back to stalling out. I just didn't want them to have all those blockers, right? So I really didn't want them to have all those blockers. That's why I kind of went for it that way. Opponent has 7 total, so we can go here. Let's resolve this. And then we can just Red Roc since we just top decked it. Beautiful. We have enough to actually heal here, so we can go 7. Gain the life. And we're just gonna slowly grind them out now, right? I guess we'll go 8. It's 9, 9. Okay. Okay, you get the Shirahoshi. They probably have another 10 cost Lin. They do have a lot of cards, right? They have a lot of cards. But I also feel like I'm in a position where, like, I can go through... Like, I have so many big bodies that I can just go through their whole life. Unless they get a Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt is the only thing that's kind of scary. But with 2 blockers, okay, a second 10 cost, we lose the thing here. We'll counter this one. And we'll block this one. We have 4 life total. So we can actually just pop that Perospero, get another life, get our value that way. Or. Or do I just go live, and if the opponent gets another blocker, we can go for the Yamato, right? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we go If I keep letting them get that Perospero value, that's going to be a problem. Maybe we go like this. Right? We go 9 here. I wanted to get a blocker out of their life. So I can actually play the Yamato on it. Now, I'm going to play Yamato right now anyways, right? Ooh. So they get an extra life here. They actually discarded 2 cards, including Thunderbolt. So I guess we'll go like this. You get the trigger. Okay, they don't get the trigger. I guess we'll go here, choose this. Pop the Perospero. Get the life. We get another life after we attack again with our set scouts. Opponent could get a 10 cost Big Mom here. That's the only thing why I didn't want to probably kill this Perospero. But we still have this blocker to save my units. To save one of my units, right? Against the Lin. They get Thunderbolt. Okay, so I guess they can go ahead and yeah, let's get in the life. Let's get in the life. Let's put ourselves in a position where we're not gonna die anytime soon, regardless of what the opponent does. If they go Thunderbolt here, they have to take the life. So that Thunderbolt is not really that useful for them. What? Whoa. But I have this blocker. Okay, so they're gonna go Thunderbolt and then double attack? That's hot. I like that. The problem is that I still have 1 life. And I'm a yellow deck. I'm a queen deck that could have like a million triggers here. Like I could literally have a million triggers. They're looking at my life because they're scared of the trigger. They're so scared of the trigger here that they're forced to look at my life. They moved it to the bottom. This can get up to 6, which is not enough to kill us, right? This can only get up to 6. You can attack, you can double attack with the Lin. Take both my lives. This only gets up to 6. And then you just lose the game anyways? That's a cute Prometheus, right? That's a cute Prometheus. I don't even use it, right? I guess let's slap it here. Just so that we have our hand low enough for us to potentially heal with Queen if we need to. What are you digging for? If they get a blocker, we have 1,000 Worlds as well as Yamato. That's hot. I like that. I like that. They go Perospero, so that's a 1k counter. So that's a 1k counter. They get the Brulee. But unfortunately for you, my friend... Actually, why don't we go ahead and attack for 7 first? They have a 1k in their hand. Yeah, like I can just attack first. Like even without the 1,000 worlds, I was gonna leave the 1,000 worlds for the very last. I wanted to see if the opponent would block first or do anything else, right? So what I was thinking this turn was gonna be, we go 7. It's gonna eat up 2 cards of the blocker. I guess we probably should have just gone 8 to be honest, but whatever. We can go 7, eat up 2 cards or a blocker. Then we go 9, you know, etc., etc. If this is a trigger, if it's a Bege, we still have a bunch of attackers. If it's another blocker, then we can 1,000 worlds the other blocker. So like we have ways to just completely finish up the opponent once we actually have this full board set up, right? So that's kind of how you're gonna play this matchup. You're gonna set up your big bodies first and then kind of go after the opponent like that one at a time. So yeah, I mean, that's one game here with Katakuri, and you saw 2 games against Whitebeard. One of them went my way, the other one I kind of misplay a little bit, but it kind of gives you an idea of what not to do against Whitebeard as well, right? Like using that Red Roc needed to be for the 9-cost Whitebeard, because that's really one of the big threats that the opponent has, to be able to get rid of a lot of my blockers. But hope you enjoyed both games, all 3 games here against Whitebeard and then the Katakuri. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for one last video with Queen. If you like our content, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.